Welcome back. Welcome to Tarot to a T. This is your first time. Welcome, welcome. Glad you could join me today. I'm going to do a mid-month reading, mid-May 2022 reading for Taurus. And if you have not subscribed and you would like to know when the next video comes out, go ahead and hit the subscribe button while you're waiting here. I'm going to deal the cards out. We're going to look at a situation that's going on with you, Taurus. We'll jump right into it without further delay for the month of May. This is the end of Taurus's month. So hopefully it's been peaceful, serene, enjoyable, all of that, all of the above. Okay, so we have the situation, some complications, and the cards of advice. Okay, let's see what's going on with Taurus. Wow. Okay, you just had something wrap up, a major cycle, and you had something complete here. And you're experiencing some kind of feeling of confinement. I would just say out the gate, these cards are very earth cards. Very earth sign cards. They are pentacles, they are diamonds. They can represent abundance and finance and all that kind of thing. There's something right here though that is it's an interesting twist because you're feeling like you're trapped. Perhaps some kind of money source has ended, and maybe that's the entrapment, except with this 9 of diamonds, this is about a lot of money going out. Now, it could be that, yeah, you had some kind of abundance, but it's the end of that abundance, and you had to pay it out in some way, like for some kind of major purchase or repair, paying off debt, buying a home, you know, so you have somewhere to live. Those kinds of things. Or even buying a car. I would almost say that this could also be you taking on debt, but you had the card of paying off debt and you have some kind of end of a cycle. So I'm not sure that would be the case, but take it how it fits. Because I think taking on a debt would make one feel very much trapped. You know, because then you're under like contract. You definitely had some disturbance in balance and harmony. Some kind of division that has taken place. Could involve a friend. Or somebody like that. Not necessarily a romantic partner though. Oh. Again, we have the card of stability. This is actually about happy relationships. Maybe the relationship was happy. And then there's this division, or it could be the other way around. It wasn't a happy relationship, and somehow it got repaired, and it's back in this stable place. Possibly that's what this 10 of diamonds is indicating, the end of cycle that way. Although, like I said, usually the 10 of diamonds is about some kind of prosperity. Now, this prosperity could be in the realms of relationships. You know, I say this from time to time. When you think of abundance, don't think of it just as money. Personally, for me, abundance can be a lot of having a lot of time to do things that I want to do, for example. That, to me, represents abundance. There's something definitely here about your stability and happiness, though being restored. Even could be a marriage. Honestly, the 4 of hearts can represent some kind of marriage. I'm also picking up with this money, this financial aspect is staring at us in the face and feeling like trapped, like something is not going, because this is also could be a relationship not going anywhere. Perhaps you were happy to begin with and you had this stability, and then some kind of division came between you because of finances. But I don't see it as money being spent and gone. I see it kind of the other way. Large amount of money having to go out for some kind of major, to fix something major, something that was wrong or missing. I'm gonna get one more card. Oh, Queen of Diamonds. This could be you. These are Earth cards, Taurus. These diamonds, like I said, they're very Earth-centric, because the Taurus, Capricorn, and the Virgo have a lot to do with our material things in this earthly plane. I think that's why they attribute diamonds and pentacles to the earth signs. That's my sense anyway. This is an older, more mature female energy. And when I say older, I don't mean old lady necessarily, and it doesn't have to be a woman, but somebody who's exercising this energy, putting it out there, just more experienced in general. They have a very strong sense of responsibility and they have good judgment. I tend to think that would be you. Most of the Tauruses I've known have been very, very disciplined about money. It's a very curious energy though, feeling trapped and then having a division, but also feeling secure in a relationship. If this fits your situation, that's fabulous. I think I'm going to look at complications because I just don't see that I'm going to see exactly what this dynamic is about. It might make sense to somebody though. Well, we have the Nine of Spades. Be careful with that. The King of Spades. Can we get any darker? Oh, yeah, we could throw in this third person or third party energy. This is the card of, can be like literally third parties. I don't like to see it as third parties. I think that's kind of a ridiculous idea. But if you're involved in a third party, okay. You know, it doesn't have to be a romantic third party. It could be just three people. This is also the card of there being a fight or struggle, though, within this dynamic. I think we already kind of saw that out here with that and that. King of Spades energy. Now, this person, it's a dominant male energy, and it's not all bad. But this person does tend to cause a rift or a problem in relationships. So if that rings true for you, somebody around, especially an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, that is what is represented by the King of Spades. But they do have good business sense. That's the flip side of them. They're a leader. They like to take control, and they did. That would very much fit very well with this Three of Clubs talking about strife. Yeah, between people. Nine of Spades. Again, you have the card of completion. This is definitely some kind of disappointment or a loss. It is completed. It's not the end of a cycle, but something is ended. It's also about, this card tells us that there are some kind of changes that were forced into the situation that maybe weren't welcomed, expected. Would certainly go along with this feeling trapped. Maybe you forced it, or someone forced it on you. It's very interesting. Maybe you were forced to sell a house. Yes, and there was some kind of new beginning involved with that, with this Ace of Clubs. The Ace of Clubs also is about needing to acquire some kind of knowledge or learn something new. It could also be the card of getting some kind of message from somebody, usually indirectly, like a text, email, that kind of thing. I mean, it could be a letter. Maybe like you said, I was going down this path of somebody was forced to sell a house to pay off some major debts, and the house brought in a lot of money because the housing market is huge right now. It's overinflated, and God only knows when it's gonna burst, but it probably will eventually. The division in this stable relationship back here could be the decision to sell the house. And it's very possible, because you're the Queen of Diamonds, if you can't see that, I was pointing to that again, that you took the reins and you kind of forced it, or this King of Spades. Maybe somebody sees you as this way, like you're embodying both this Queen and this King. That you're this practical Earth Mama, but you're embodying like this strong, authoritarian, business-minded male energy that's like saying, yes, this is the way it's going to be, because that's what the King energy is to me. And there's the new beginning. I guess if you sold your house, you do have to start again somewhere. Like, where are you going to live? Maybe the house was like out of your price range to begin with, and it just got... you were trapped. Confined. It wasn't going anywhere. It wasn't working. Let's see what your cards of advice are. Jack of Hearts. Six of Diamonds. Jack of Spades. You got these two jacks out here. This Jack of Hearts... This Jack is about partnership or a close friend. It is kind of the Lover's card. It's very possible, and it's young energy. It's very possible that this relationship got strained, and this is asking you to refresh that energy of being partnered up with somebody in love, because you need that right now. The Jack of Spades, though, this is a little bit of a paranoid energy. It could be a person who is clever. Like, on the outside, they're warm and charming and all that, but they have like this agenda. It could be warning you to watch out for this, or it could be you suspecting that something is going on. I kind of read it both ways. And sometimes it's more obvious to me which way it's going. In this case, it's not obvious to me. But what's nice is you have the Six of Diamonds. And again, this talks about pentacles and finance and whatnot. But this is about options and opportunities, new doorways, the pathway opening up. It's about taking on financial responsibility. Again, paying off debts and having a new budget, a new way of spending money, a new way of saving money. It's actually kind of exciting. In the realm of advice, it could be saying that's what needs to happen. Oh, then you have this Joker energy. This is the colorized Joker, okay? There's a difference between the black and white one and the color one, and the color one is the Magician. So, I've seen people, or I've heard, I shouldn't say seen, I've heard other tarot readers describe the Magician in various ways. I like to see the Magician kind of as symbolically like work your magic. Things need to get juggled around and shifted around, and there's going to be a lot of shifting and juggling. That's par for the course, right? But it's also about, I think, letting the magic of the universe, spirit, chi, whatever you believe in, work in your life so that it comes out in this better place, especially with these new options in finances and budgeting. You don't necessarily have to do it all yourself. Let the magic of the universe work for you. If you want to look at it that way. You do have this that popped out, the Three of Spades. It's a little different. Again, it's kind of a third-party energy. This could be a third energy. Instead of a person, let's say, this could be an energy to watch out for, because this represents worry and stress. And being overworked, you know, those types of things. But I think because it comes out on this side of my advice, this is what you want to get away from, and this is where you're going to. Now, I know we do have this Jack of Spades out here. I think it's just cautioning you to be careful. So I'm leaning towards the paranoia with this card. Because I said earlier I wasn't sure which way it was going to go. I don't think it's a person. I think it's just kind of keep a watchful eye over how things unfold. And definitely come up with this new budget and new way of using money in general. Money's just energy. It's just the physical form of a type of energy in this world, you know. It brings with it a lot of headache sometimes, for sure, right? The Jack of Hearts, I do think it's about kind of revitalizing this relationship that didn't appear to break up. It just seemed like there was stress down here. So I think there's somebody you need to patch this up with. And maybe you need to bring this new, young, in love kind of hope back into it, right? That totally makes sense, though. Yeah. Okay, Taurus, I hope that helped. I'm going to leave it there. A lot of elements to this. This was interesting. Thank you for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.